Alright guys, well I'm back today discussing the best Amazon fixed blade knife, and I'm actually going to be talking about a few different variations of the eafengrow series of fixed blade knives. These guys make everything from entry-level fixed blade knives that still include premium materials like G10 and D2 steel, all the way up to some more of their premium knives, allowing you to kind of pick and choose exactly what you want. The cool thing is all of these are affordable, come with really nice Kydex sheaths, make some really good options for different types of survival, bug out, and camping situations, as well as battle belts and plate carrier mounted knives. The other cool thing is if you compare the specs and features of all these knives to other knives on the market, they come in dramatically cheaper, yet still the same quality, craftsmanship, but with that added affordability. We're going to be starting off with some of the smaller knives, and today one of my absolute favorites is the EF130 featuring DC53 steel, a Kydex sheath, and G10 handles. All of the knives featured today, including this one, are full tang knives, meaning the blade is actually part of the tang that goes all the way through the handle, and then it's sandwiched between grips, whether they be G10 in this case or micarta in some of the other examples. This particular one actually came with the lanyard already attached made out of paracord, and all of the sheaths are going to be roughly the same design with that more of a sandwich style. They've got smooth edges and they've got really nice clips located on the back. All the clips can be rotated to be carried horizontally or vertically, and they also have adjustments for different belt loop sizes. They click in and lock up rock solid, and when you consider the price of these knives starting around $30, even cheaper with some of the discounts available in the links in the description below, that is a great value. The next knife I want to discuss is another small frame knife, and this one is actually the EF126. Now this is also pretty cool because this one also features some clickable and redeemable codes specifically for my viewers. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you'll definitely want to do so because I'm always reviewing high value items that actually work, and I try to get you guys some of the best deals and discounts possible, and eafengrow regularly works with the channel to get you guys some deals. They also sent all of these knives out to the channel, so a huge shout out to them. But I've fallen in love with a lot of their designs, especially these smaller knives. Now, if I had to pick between the two I just showed you, the EF130 is my absolute favorite for a battle belt or plate carrier mounted knife. It's robust enough to use for a lot of hard use tasks, but it's small enough and lightweight enough to be carried on a belt or a plate carrier without noticing much of the weight. These things come out razor sharp, and you can put a really good edge on them if you're not a fan of the factory edge, especially with something like that DC53 steel, or in this case, the 14C28N steel. Again, this one features G10, and this one features micarta handles. Moving along, if you want something more of the top tier approach, but you don't feel like spending $300 or $400 on a knife, you can actually check out some of their latest release knives, and this particular one uses N690 steel. This is the EF138, and it features a micarta handle, and there's two different color variations. That's another cool thing about eafengrow, is they have many color variations of the knives you see here, and a ton more, and all of the linking will be in the description below for some of my favorites. Now, the other cool thing about this one is this one has a lot of texturing built in and cuts where it counts to get added grip on the knife while using it in the field. This one is very ergonomic and is again jimping on the back of the tang itself on the handle, which I rarely see. If you want to choke up on the knife for more fine tasks, it has very large jimping at the top. This one is a very thick blade profile, but it slims down very nicely, and you can see that kind of satin or matte finish on the blade. Again, this one is also razor sharp. The attention to detail is spectacular across the board, but the more you go up in price on the eafengrow knives, the quality also improves. A lot of them also feature two-tone liners like this yellow G10 compared with this green micarta, and the hardware is also very premium, and this one has a lanyard hole located on the back. The other thing about some of the newer, more premium knives is the sheaths interface just a touch better. They also have this lip protruding out at the top, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. They lock up rock solid with no wobble, but they come out incredibly smooth. They just lock in almost like a detent lock. You press right here and they pop right out. So such a very smooth operation with the interface with the sheath. Moving along to some of my other favorites on Amazon, if you're looking for a slightly larger kind of fat belly knife, this guy right here, the EF134, is pretty cool, featuring DC53 steel and G10 handles. Now this one has a little bit thicker handles and a little bit thicker blade profile, so for heavy use, this is going to be great. Again, you have a lot of jimping on the back, a very ergonomic feel. It really cups your hand to protect it from sliding around, even if it gets wet. It also kind of comes to a point at the pommel with that lanyard hole, so it makes good for striking blows. And then again, you have just a very great blade profile on this one and razor sharp out of the box. This one also tapers down at the top to give it a pretty cool look. But I've just fallen in love with a lot of these designs. There's actually too many to list, and I've really tried to review a lot on this channel as well as my second channel. I have a second channel called 704 Gear where I review a lot of knives like these. So if you're looking for more knife reviews that I don't necessarily post over here, definitely check out my second channel. That will also be linked in the description below, and I'm trying to post more content over there. One of the last ones I want to discuss is actually the EF129, featuring DC53 steel and G10 handle. This one has a more aggressive pommel for personal defense, lanyard holes at the front and back, because this is a slimmer profile knife that I feel like would be perfect for survival applications. It's insanely thick for what it is, yet the grips are very slim, making the overall feel very comfortable. It's a very easy knife to sharpen because of the length of the Tonto style blade. It's also good for chopping in the field if you were using this to prepare food, lash it to the end of the stick to form a spear, or since it's such a flat, long profile, you can baton wood with this. Incredibly simple. It also gives you a wide spot at the end of the blade, making it perfect to baton wood, so you can grab a stick and cut through, but it tapers down in the center to help split that wood out and not get stuck in the center. This is a well thought out survival knife, and probably one of my favorite survival knives that I would include, especially for the price when you consider this one comes in at about $50, and with the current discounts for about 10% off, you're going to save $5. All of these offer free Amazon Prime shipping, and they're a great deal. You never know what style or deals eafengrow is going to produce next, so you'll want to subscribe to the channel and check out those links in the description below to sort through all of the best prices and the best options for you. I can highly recommend every single eafengrow knife I've ever tried in the fixed blade category. They work, they're reliable, and they come with really nice sheaths, especially for the money. Whether you're getting one of their entry-level $30 knives all the way up to their more premium knives that come in around $60 to $80, all of them are great options. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.